Hi boys and girls, Miss G here. Welcome to our final week of new content and assessments. You guys are almost there, you're doing an awesome job, and we're so proud of you and all the work you put in. Today, we're going to work on reviewing our synonyms and antonyms. Let's review. Synonyms are words with the same meaning. And one way I like to remember this is by looking at the S. Synonyms begins with an S. The word same also begins with an S. Synonyms have the same meaning. Antonyms, on the other hand, are the opposite. Antonyms are words that have an opposite meaning. So words that are synonyms have the same meaning. Words that are antonyms have opposite meanings. Okay, so we are going to take a look at some synonym pairs and antonym pairs together, and we'll also do a little sorting towards the end of this video. Let's start with the word cold. I'm looking for a synonym for cold, so something that means the same thing. I could say that it's a little cold outside today, or I could say that it's chilly outside today. Which is true because it's quite rainy right now. Okay, I wanted to find an antonym for these words, cold or chilly. The first thing that comes to mind is hot. Hot is the opposite of cold. You could also use a stronger word like scorching. Chilly and scorching are also antonyms. They mean different or opposite things. Let's try another. Shout. Okay. If someone is shouting, they could also be described as someone who is yelling or using a loud voice. Both shout and yell are synonyms because they mean the same thing. If I wanted to find an antonym for the word yell, I'd have to think of something that is the opposite of yelling, like whispering. If someone's whispering, then they're using a softer voice. Just totally opposite of yelling. Okay, let's start with an antonym first this time. If something is close by, then the opposite would mean that something is far away. Close and far are antonyms. A synonym for the word far is distanced. It's a word we're probably pretty familiar with right now. We distance ourselves from one another or remain far away from one another to keep ourselves and each other safe. Far and distance are synonyms. A synonym for top would look like above. An antonym for above would look like the word bottom, or better yet, below. Okay, so now that we've had some examples shown, I'm going to let you guys do some sorting. But first, I'm going to take out my notebook. All right, so again, synonyms are words with the same meaning. Antonyms are words with opposite meanings. Okay, so let's practice some sorting together. Okay, here we have two words, up and down. Are these two, do these two words mean the same thing or opposite things? Take a moment to think about where these two words belong, as synonyms or antonyms. Up and down are antonyms. These are words that have opposite meanings. Clean and tidy. Think about the relationship that these two words share. Do they mean the same thing, or do they mean different things? Are they synonyms, or are they antonyms? If your room is very clean right now, you could also say that that room is very tidy. Clean and tidy are synonyms. Wonderful and dreadful. Do these words have the same meaning or opposite meanings? Take a moment to think. Wonderful and dreadful are two different feelings. These are antonyms. Nice job. Just a few more. Joyful and ecstatic. Okay, both of these words are feelings. Do they describe the same feeling or opposite feelings? Joyful and ecstatic are synonyms. If you are joyful and happy, you could also describe yourself as feeling ecstatic. Delicious and disgusting. Do these words mean the same thing or two different opposite things? Delicious and disgusting are opposite words. They are antonyms. Last one. Dirty and filthy. Where did these words belong? Dirty and filthy are synonyms. These have the same meaning. All right, boys and girls, nice job. Your task for this week in word learning is going to be to look for these synonym and antonym pairs in a few different pieces of writing. You can choose to use one of the ones that we've included, or you can choose a book of your own. Just keep in mind that you may not find synonyms and antonyms in that selected reading, and that's okay. What I'd encourage you to do is look for a word that interests you. Let's say you come across the word dirty, and you want to consider either a synonym or an antonym for that word. You're still able to do that. So in this case, we knew that filthy was a synonym, so I'm going to write them down as a pair. But I can also think of an antonym for the word dirty, which would look like the word clean or tidy. So you can see that even if those pairs aren't readily available in your reading, you can still stretch your brain and think of some pairs on your own. Joyful and ecstatic, we had sorted into the synonym side. If I saw them in my reading, I would group them together like this to show that this was a synonym pair. Okay, so after you complete this assignment, you're going to submit a picture of your synonym and antonym pairs to us. We know that you can do this. We have worked with synonyms and antonyms before, and they're a lot of fun. Okay, so can't wait to see what you guys find. Keep up the good work, and we will see you guys soon.